Alright guys, this is Team HL Tunes. Here's a test deck of my Ancient Gears that actually won locals a couple weeks ago. Alright, we're going to start off with 3 Ancient Gear Wyverns. Keep him at 3. He is your searcher for anything with the word Ancient Gear in it, but at the cost you can't set spell or trap cards for the turn. So, when you get him off, you want to search this guy, Ancient Gear Box. I would run 3, but due to a few compilations in the deck, I added him down to 2. When he's added from deck to hand other than draw, you get to search out another one. And for your special summoning, we're going to run 2 gold and 2 silver gadgets, which will special summon off him, which you can add him to from deck. Then we also have the newest one of the combo pieces, which is Ancient Gear Gadget. He can become any gadget, red, green, yellow, gold, or silver. And when he is summoned, you can call a monster, spell, or trap, and those cannot be activated for the turn on your opponent's side of the board. Then you got 3 Ancient Gear Hunting Hounds. When he's summoned, burn for 6, and then he is also your polymerization for the deck. Then we got our big guys, Ancient Gear Golem, level 8, 3,000 both sides. He's your piercer, heavy to get through a lot of things. And then we got the newest guy, Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. Normally, this is the one you want to go into off Gear Town or anything to get him out on board. If he inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you get to pop a spell or trap card on board. Doesn't specify where. So then we also got our 1-ups, max C for draw power, because, come on Konami, put it back at 3. We need it. And that will do it for the monster lineup. Now onward to the spells. Yeah, Ancient Gear Catapult. If you control no monsters, you get to pop a spell or trap card face up on the board, and switch summon an Ancient Gear monster and limit its conditions. Then we get into the really fun stuff, Power Bond, which I'll get into what this goes into a little bit later, and also to Overload Fusion for the same thing. Power Bond, you know the way it works. It if you summon a machine type monster out at double the attack, but at the end of the turn you take its original attack, which can get a little costly in this deck. Then we got 3 of Gear Town. When it's destroyed, you get free Ancient Gear. Enough said on that one. And then we got 2 of Terraforming, search it out. And then we got our 3 Ancient Gear Fortresses. When it's on board, your Ancient Gear monsters, the turn they come out, can't be Solemn Strike, can't be Bottomless, can't be nothing. They are protected for that turn. So, and then when it does get destroyed, you get to go from graveyard back to field. And then for our Spell and Trap Destruction, 3 Galaxy Cyclones. I would want to change this over to Twin Twisters, but I don't like the ditching effect. So, I mean, it will help out, but then we got our 2 traps of Ancient Gear Reborn, which I'm thinking just exiting this out completely, and then Grand Horn of Heaven in place of a Solemn Strike if I could get it for this deck. But yeah, now let's go to the extra deck. Very situational for me on this one. Heavy Train Armor Iron Wolf, detach. You get to jump over and hit your opponent directly with a machine type monster, so I can win a game or 2. And then for the rest of our rank 4s, we got Castiel, because it's Castiel, why not? Send things back to the deck. And then our basic one we got going into, Geargan X, use your Searcher, which you can go into, add Box, and Box's effect will add another monster. Then we got into our fusions, Howitzer. You can go into him from 2 Ancient Gear monsters, use his effect to burn for 1,000 on top of what Hunting Hound can do, so you can burn for 16 total. But when he's destroyed by battle, you get to special summon a Ancient Gear monster from graveyard. Then we got our boss monster of the deck. This is what Power Bond and Overload Fusion will take you into. Chaos Giant. He's 4,500. unaffected by spells and traps, and he hits everything with piercing. So he is your go-to, even in Link format, guys. And then we got just our one-ofs, Crooked Cook. He's another combo you can go into to nuke off your Gear Town and your Ancient Gear Fortress. Gains 300 per pop, so you're good on that, and then you get your 2 free searches. Because we are having some level 9s, Phantom Fortress, and then Galaxy Eye Cyber for our Ancient Gear Golem, which he can also steal games. And that'll do it for the deck profile, guys. This is HL Toons signing out.